Chege 259 wacha kuandika screen. I'll have to write again. Sababu swali, I know you have the question, but I can write it again. Tuna hapa hapo angle of depression. Sasa kudecate iko wapi? I don't want to show you the angle of depression where it's supposed to be. Staki. So hapa nimesema ni 15. Kasichana kako hapo. And you are here. And the angle of depression is theta. Angle of depression. (15°) 35. Sawa. We find x. Is somebody standing here? Naona kama ni kutoroka anatoroka huko kijana. Unaona ile yako amechukua? Ni kama anatoroka huko. Hataki kuonekana nayo kasiana. So, give me the angle of, give me the x. Hiyo distance x. Leni wacha kuandika screen. Msiandike screen. Hebu kidogo nione. Yote chandu. Kuna watu wana misbehave wanaandika screen. Msiandike Joe wacha kuandika screen. So that you can be able to use it properly. So anybody? Nione nani huyo ame Nobody. Oh, kunaye amewakilisha hapa. Kuna mwakilishaji hapa. Huyo ndiye ana win. Kuna mkono naona juu. Oh, nimeona. Ignatius. Ignatius. Ignatius uko na sisi, umewakilisha hii jeshi.
Yes.
Let us proceed. The first thing, kuna mwingine Masharia wameanza kuinua mikono, lakini nimeshapata mtu wa kutuwakilisha. Yes. Let me acha nirudishe screen kidogo tu ndio uweze kutu take through. Haya, uko sawa? Twende.
Yes.
I can write it for you.
Yes. I've done tan of 35. Tan theta.
Kwanza 35 before tuendelee. 35 is the angle of depression, si ndio?
Yes.
There is something, kuna mtego nilikuwa nimeweka hapo. 35, if I say this is A, B, C, na hii ni D, aka kasichana kako hapo, na kajamaa kako hapo. So, between A, where is the angle of depression? Is it A, B, C, ama A, B, D?
A, B. A, B.
A, B, C, ama A, B, D?
A, B, D.
Hiyo ndio mtego yenye nimeweka hapo. Sijui kama imekunasa. Inanasa wengi hiyo mtego.
A, B, D. Is it A, B, D?
Maana nimekuchorea.
Uh,
That is the angle of,
depression.
can never be this angle.
Mm.
Angle of depression ni kutoka hapa kupanda juu.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the angles are measured from the horizontal. Ukifanya hivyo utaianguka.
Mm.
Unaona leo umesoma kitu.
No, they have not been able.
That changes everything, eh?
Yes.
Acha tuangalie kama huu jeshi ingine. Hata huu mwingine amepotea, ameona hivyo akahepa. All angles are measured from the horizontal. So who will assist? Who is going to assist? Mwaura ameamua kuokolea jeshi. Mwaura, you can unmute.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So with that 5 degrees as the angle,
At what point?
I did
Angle
at
AB
point
35 hapo.
D. Yes.
Then what is the angle?
So to find the hypotenuse AB, I did sin 35 is equals to 15 over the hypotenuse.
35 inakuja wapi sasa? Unawaka na hii ikiwa hapo? Because look here, we are working with this height and our 90 is here. Kwa hivyo kama hii ni 30 na hii 35 labda ikuje hapa chini. Kwa sababu hii itakuwa 40. Is it 45 or 55? To make it 90. So you can only work with your triangle looking like this. So ukiona angle of elevation ni 35, hata hii ni 35. But 35 hizi haziwezi toshana hii na hii. So if you want to come up with a triangle now, because you are going to borrow Pythagoras theorem, na sokatoa hapa, we have to now know. We have to know. If the angle of depression is 35, where do we place that angle? Tunaweka, unaona? Kama umesimama hapa, angle of depression ina. So kama kuna any angle utawaka nayo kama 35, unless you bring it here. Sawa? Utaileta hapa chini, ikuwe 35, na ikuwe 55. Na hiyo iko kama 15, iko 15. So in case you want to get this distance, you can now work with your soka. Unaelewa sasa? Sijui kama mnaelewa. Nataka muelewe vizuri because this is a part that is very examinable. Na inakuanga form 1. Watu wengi wakiwa form 1 hawashikangi hiyo part kwa sababu hamkwangi mmefanya trigonometry. But now you can understand it very fast because you are now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Bado tuko. Msipotee. Haya, without that correction, somebody can also, we can have somebody to assist. So, we are working together, tuko team moja. So, hiyo pea mtu back pass. Afunge sasa. Tushatengeneza ground. Patia mtu pasa. Nani anachukua hiyo pasa amalize sasa, afunge hiyo mbao. We have a very big team here of more than 100 people. Hawa wengine wana watch. We have a very interesting discussion here. And I'm happy to, because I know this will help you in the exam. But I want to see people trying. Next person to try. Nani huyo? Kuna mtu ameinua mkono hapa. Imerudishiwa Ignatius. You can mute.
Then we can do
Yeah.
because tan is equals to tan theta is equals to opposite of adjacent. We do tan 35 degrees. Tan 35 degrees is equal to 15 over that x.
Is equal to
15 over x.
opposite of adjacent. X is the adjacent in this case.
Yes.
Huh?
So x will be equal to 15 over tan 35.
Nakupatia ngapi?
X will be 21.42 centimeters.
Finally, you have won it. Finally, that's correct. I don't know how many people got that. I can see there are several people who are still joining us. If you have joined, we are dealing with trigonometry. And trigonometry here, we are dealing with we are going back to some work you did involving the angle of elevation, the angle of depression. This is the opportunity you have to discuss now how we apply angle of elevation and the angle of depression in trigonometry. And what I've said, for the sake of those people, thank you very much, Ignatius. Umepata kila kitu. That is very good. That is perfect. What I was saying is, in case you are given an angle of elevation and an angle of depression, we employ or we use the concept of trigonometry to get the sides and all that. So ukiambiwa the angle of elevation of the top of a cliff from the base, from the top of a cliff, the angle of elevation of the top of a cliff is 15 meters high. Ama 20 is equal to 40 degrees. Okay, find the distance of the observer.
The observer. Nimejua hiyo. Okay.
From the base of the cliff. Okay, there's a cliff here. There's a base, there's a cliff here. Those people who didn't shine at that time, as we repeat, we can shine again. You can still shine. Huh? So we have said this is 20 meters, and the angle of elevation is 40 degrees. So on account here, all the angles are measured from the horizontal. So this makes an angle of 90 to the base. Eh? This angle, we are told that this angle is how many degrees? 40 degrees. Find the distance. This observer. Amesimama hapo. Find this distance. We call it x. Those who have joined, you have a chance to answer. You just raise up your hand, I give you a chance. We start reading from the same page. Because this group is quite big, eh? We need to move together, a team. In order to kill one complete team. I want somebody to try. Mtu akijaribu hata akianguka bado is very encouraging because it shows that the group that is cooperating. Nimekuwa na Alan. Alan?
23.84 meters.
Very good. You can tell us what you have done so that we can be able to proceed to another area. Yes.
So using SOHCAHTOA, I identified 20 meters as the opposite and x as the adjacent. So we use tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So tan 40 is equals to 20 meters over x. So
adjacent is over.
So adjacent is 20 meters over tan 40, which gives us 23.84 meters.
84 meters.
Yeah.
I can say very good. That is very, very good. That's happened to. I want to give one question that is a bit, I can call it complicated, because I need somebody to try. When somebody is standing, I will give it in form of a diagram. I will not give a lot of explanation on that. There's somebody standing here. This, if you have not seen this, you need to know how it is done. Huyu mtu alikuwa hapa. So kuna ka cliff kako hapa. So umeambiwa this person is 200, this is 200 meters. Pana. Hii angle ni 48 na ilikuwa 38. So this distance is 10 meters. When A, B. So you are told ten meters. When he was studying at A, the angle of elevation was 48 degrees. When studying at B, the angle of elevation became 38 degrees. Given that the distance from A to B is 10 meters, find Y and X. Find both Y and X. 1 minute to do that. So remember, you're looking for X and Y. Yeah, in this case. Haya. Hapa ilikuwa A, B, hii ni 10, hii ni 48, 938. Hii ni X na hii ni Y. Kuna mtu amemanage kupata X na Y? Nimewafanyia ile kitu. Because of time, you can see our time is how much gone. So what we do, I can show you so that next time you do it on your own. If I work with this, I know 48, I work with this as the first part, tan. Tan 48 is equal to opposite, which is X over Y. What is tan of 48 from your tables? Tan of 48 ni ngapi? Nani ameinua mkono? Tan of 48 to work na yeye. I want somebody with a maths table ama a calculator. Chap 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 chap. Hii ni kitu kitakusaidia marks mingi sana kwa mtihani. Niko na mtu anaitwa Levin. Levin, your hand is up, eh? Levin? Levin, you can unmute. Ama Cedric, one of you.
1.111.
Very good. 1.111. So it means
Yes.
that we can have 1.111 is equal to X over Y. Kwa hivyo, if we close multiply, we can simply say that 1.111 Y is equal to X. Is it possible to say that? Is it mathematically right to say that? We come now to point A, starting at point A, tuseme, at point A, we can say that tan 38 is equal to opposite, which is X over 10 plus Y. Sawa. See, adjacent itakuwa yote from here to the end, but still X will remain there. What is tan of 38? Right. Right, you want to say something or you want to answer? Ngapi? Right. I want tan of 38. Acha nichague mtu mwingine because of time, eh? Bright, you want to say something? You want to answer? Or is it anajiita Dr. Rock?
0.7813.
Very good. So 0.7813 is equal to X over 10 plus Y. But up here, tulikuwa tumesema X is equal to 1.11Y. Kwa hivyo X mahali kuna X, you can replace. You can replace with 1.11Y hapa. So mimi naweza sema, after cross multiplying, nitasema 0.7813 into 10 plus Y is equal to, badala ya X, niweke 0.111Y. So nifungue brackets, itakuwa 7.813 plus 0.7813Y is equal to 0.111Y. Subtract.
Yes.
1 point, sorry. Sio 0.1 point. Hamuniambii ilikuwa 1 point. Then we can take Y to the other side. We'll be left with 0.7813Y is equal to 1.111Y minus 0.78. Kuna mtu ana, somebody here is misbehaving. Display. So now, we have not set the system yet. You have to be very disciplined not to scribble things on the board. So minus 0.7813. Hii hakuna y hapa. Hapa hakuna y. So we'll be having 0.7813 is equal to what is 1.111 minus 0.7813. Ngapi? How much is that? Hiyo ni ngapi? Somebody. Bright.
0.3293.
0.3293.
3293.
So tunasema 0.7813 is equal to 0.3293y divided by 0.3293 divided by 0.3293. We cancel to be left with y on one side. Y is equal to get this. Nipe answer. Right, unajua uko na calculator. Give us the answer.
23.73.
23.73. Very good. That is y. Somebody else to give us x. Somebody else give us the value of x. No, Ian. Ian, you can unmute.
When you took of the equal sign, we remained with 7.813 on the other side of the equal sign. But how come you have used 0.7813 instead of 7.813?
Here, we are opening with 10. Kuna 10 na y. I didn't know that.
Yes.
So
when you're opening the bracket, tutapata 7.13 plus 0.781 y. Moja haina y. Unaona hii 10 iko peke yake. Because we're using 10 plus y. Unaona penye kutoka hii. When you're opening the bracket, utapata 7.813 plus. From there, you now take the right term to get. That is where 0.7813 moves to the other side to meet the other y.
Lakini hii side ilibaki 7.813. Sanye uli collect like terms.
Nimeona. Hapa, yes, I can see your point. Hapa sio 0.7 points.
7 point.
Na bado itatupea hii answer. I think the one who has given the answer had considered that.
Okay, sawa.
Tulikuwa tumeachwa na 7 points, sio 0 point. We're left with 7.813. We have divided both sides by 0.32. Thank you for that. 0.3293. Hiyo iko sawa sasa. So ukipewa swali kama hiyo, it's a long question. So you can carry formats. If tested in section A, and if tested in section B, they'll carry even 10 marks. Because the question can be manipulated to have other parts, part A, part B, part C. But that is the concept here. Because our time is far much gone, I want to consider what we call special angles. Special angles. We have special angles. When it comes to trigonometry 2, we normally have special angles. Special angles are how many? There are only 3. Tunakuwa na 60 degrees, 30 degrees, and 45 degrees. Those are the special angles that we can use. We can get the sine, cos, and tan without using a calculator or mathematical tables. So, I want us to know how to handle these special angles. We only have a few minutes. Tunamalizia 11, kwa hivyo tuko na dakika 7. So you have to listen very carefully. When it comes to that 60 degrees, we normally have an equilateral triangle. We combine 60 and that. So hii ikiwa 60, hii ni 60, na bado hii ni 60. As long as the triangle is equilateral triangle. So if we want a 30 degrees, we just bisect this angle into 2 parts. To have what? To have 30 on one side and 30 on the other side. So by doing that, we have managed to come up with a, you know, these are perpendicular we have dropped. We have managed to come up with a right angle triangle. We normally give this side 2, we give this side 2, and this side 2. If we give that 2, it means that if I bisect, I'll manage to get half-half. Half of 2 is 1 and 1. So considering this point standing here, this side will act as my height. Using Pythagoras theorem, I'll get this side. If I call it x, I'll get 2 squared minus 1 squared square root. Therefore, this side by x becomes √3. So this side becomes √3. So if I want an angle of 60, I'll stand here at 60. I use SOHCAHTOA to get sine, cos, and tan of all those angles. So nitakuwa na sine of 60, cos of 60, and tan of 60. Sine of 60 itakuwa opposite, which is √3 over hypotenuse. Cos of 60 itakuwa adjacent, which is 1 over hypotenuse √3. Tan of 60 will be opposite, which is √3 over adjacent, which is 1. Using SOHCAHTOA. So now, so from there, you can use that 30. We will move to this point. As I told you at the beginning, if we change the position and move that to this point where we have 30, our opposite changes. So itakuwa opposite. Tukisema hivyo. So sine 30, cos of 30, sine of tan of is equal to. Nikiwa tan, nikiwa sine of 30, at 30, sine is equal to opposite of hypotenuse, which will be 1 over √3. Cos of 30, where 30 is, cos will be adjacent, which is √3 over hypotenuse, which is 2. Tan, it is 1 over √3. Because opposite is 1, adjacent is √3. Hivyo unawacha hivyo. Is that clear? You can screenshot that. It's fine. Then from there, if I clear, can I clear all this? Because I have 3 minutes. If I clear that, (45), I look for an isosceles triangle. Ikiwa 45. This side is 45, 45. So if I give this side 1, 1, hii utakuwa 1 square plus 1 square to square root get 50. So give me sine of 45, cos of 45, and tan of 45. I want somebody to answer me. Hizo ni ngapi? How many hands are up? You have Levin.
In sine 45, it will be opposite of hypotenuse. So it will be 1 over root 2.
Very good. Cos?
Cos will be 1 over root 2.
Very good. Cos of 45
I mean, yeah.
tan?
It will be 1,
One,
which is 1 over 1.
That is very good. So that answers so many questions. Ukienda kwa trigonometric 2, from trigonometric, yeah, it is trigonometry 1 in book 2. So you see those questions over there. Then you can attempt using the ujaribu hizo maswali before you meet again. Today being on a Monday, we were supposed to start our class at around 8:30 up to 9, but we got some few. You need remember we had a talk and all that. So let us try to do our part. Doing our part means going to KMF, doing all those questions. We find it all to okay. So when I meet you next time we will have more time and we'll discuss all the questions that will have challenges.